Yo guys, real quick, I'm gonna put this in here. I just got home from the gym. It's late and I'm editing the video and I just noticed that this video is over 30 minutes long. For my real ones out there, are you guys liking it? Do we want shorter videos, longer videos, more uncut stuff? What do we want? What are we thinking? Because I'm liking this type of video right here where I just kind of let the camera go and you just watch me do what I do. And every now and then I can kind of explain it to you. I'm not a teacher and I'm not a tutor, but there is some stuff you can learn from me, and it's not how to cover the window in your garage. All right, guys, check this video out. But yeah, mainly what I was saying is let me know in the comments, do you guys like the long videos? Do you like the short videos? What do you guys like? And make sure you sub. Why aren't you subbing? Hit the subscribe button right now. You don't have to ring the bell. You don't have to ring the bell because I know you're coming back for more anyways. Hit the sub button, hit that like button. I'm begging. Did the service call, did the repair, and did the maintenance. Can't forget my little wireless charger. All right, let's get the light, let's get out. YouTube, what's going on? Today, we got some service calls. Lock it in. All right, right now I'm waiting on a part. I won't tell you what part. You just gotta watch the video to find out. But it should be here pretty soon. And a new filter, because this one's disgusting. Check out the entrance. The door just popped off when I walked over there and opened it. But anyways, today's video, probably just this one service call, might be more service calls. This morning I was helping a plumber out with a sprinkler line deal. Not really too sure, but we learned a little bit there. Anyways, fighting a big burp, won't come out. Anyways, like I said, we're just waiting on a part. And then we'll get this furnace fired up and going. So there's some nasty CPVC cracked lines down here. Pipes froze over, it's pretty muddy. Whatever, it comes with the trade. Hope you guys like this one.
Touch my team, stepping, boy, that nigga a sucker. I'm having motion and muscle.
All right, ladies and gents, it's about 9, actually it's 10 o'clock. I'm headed over to the next call. The first call I wrote out with one of our plumbers on a sprinkler system. We're gonna winterize it, but there's also a couple of leaks and they basically don't want to use the sprinkler system anymore. It's giving them a lot of trouble, so basically just shut it off and went from there. But now I'm headed to the next call. There's Emron is there already, I believe. They're gonna turn the gas on and I'm gonna make sure there's no gas leaks. And then once the gas is on, I'm gonna start the furnace and make sure there's no other issues. So I do know that there was a inducer motor that was just changed out, but we all know that that is the first step of the order of operations. One of the first steps anyways, to a furnace starting. So we'll see if there's any other issues, and if there's not, then we'll get the heat going for it, and if there is, then we'll fix that problem. So let's go check it out. All right, this is what we're working with. This is not good. Nobody lives in this house apparently. Ameren was just here. They turned the gas on. They don't see any leaks on the meter. I went in there first and checked it out. The door came just right off. It's not even on, like attached. So I just set that aside. The gas comes in 90s, tees off to the furnace, and then continues on with copper pipe down into that crawl space. So it must be a stove or a oven, or I mean dryer, something like that. But also while we're here, we got to start this furnace, see if it starts up for us. I'd like to see if I can get in the house and see what that copper line goes to, that copper gas line. We'll see if I can get in the house though. I got my light out, I got my bag already in there in a clean spot. So next step for me is to start the furnace. Vito Pro type. Okay, here's our gas line. Oh, I missed that one. There's a copper line that goes to the water heater. So we know that valve's open. Not sure if the water heater works. I'm assuming no. This right here, CPVC, it's been frozen and cracked. I can just feel that. No bueno. There's a spot somewhere down here where it's real bad. Yep. Right here. Pipes froze and bust. All right. I'm gonna see if I can get inside, because if I can, I'll just turn the thermostat on. This thing needs to be brushed out. Let me grab my brush that I actually just bought. New inducer motor on it, but that's just the first step in the order of operations, so we'll see. Some serious gunk here. Might need a new filter on the bitch. Excuse my language. Might need a new filter on the thing. You know what? I'm curious. I'm just gonna jumper it out. See what happens. All right, we got the jumper on R and W. Let's just hold this in for now. See what happens. There's our inducer motor. Now we're gonna look for our pressure switch to close, which looks fairly new. I'm not sure if that's clean or not. I just want to see what happens on the first go. So, pressure switch is closed. We've got our hot surface igniter starting to glow now. There is air in the line because the gas has been off, and it's trying to fire, but obviously not that much air. It starts right up. This could definitely use a maintenance. Clean the burners, clean everything out of here. Here pretty soon when that limit switch meets, or maybe it's on a time delay. I can't really remember, honestly. I do a lot of installs, not much service, but we're getting there on the service. But our blower should be turning on pretty soon. And it's not. Yo, you newer guys out there who just saw that, do not take any tips from what you just saw on me reaching in and touching that blower motor. What if the control board decides, oh shit, I'm gonna work now, and turns that blower motor on? I was cringing the whole time that I was reaching in there. I knew I shouldn't have reached in there, but I just wanted to see if I could give it a little jump start. And that's not the right way to do it. Don't use your fingers. If there's a call for heat, cool, and the blower's gonna be turning on at any point, don't put your fingers in there. Just saying. So we'll check to see if it's getting 120 volts and if that capacitor is good. Okay, we're not getting a blower motor. So for first stage, low heat is that terminal right there. So I'm gonna see if we're getting 120 volts to this terminal to ground and go from there. See if it's even telling our blower motor that it needs to turn on, and if it is telling our blower motor that it needs to turn on, then we'll check this capacitor. And then we'll check the blower. So let's go from there. Keep this live action for you. What that was all about. Honestly though, hold on. I have a little furnace magnet in here, but I honestly don't know where that's at right now, so we're just gonna tape it. We're gonna tape this furnace switch shut for this troubleshooting process. Okay, I said I was gonna cook it unedited and uncut for you, but that was annoying. I couldn't get that to just stay down with tape, so we're jumping that. Now let's continue on with the troubleshooting. One of these has got to be grounded. One of these has got to be on my low heat terminal. Right now we're getting a hot surface igniter, so we know our pressure switch is closing. And we're getting the gas valve, so we're getting that millivolt signal back from our hot surface igniter and our flame sensor. Now let's see if our board is telling the blower motor to turn on. Is not. 3 volts, it's not. Is not. I'm leaning towards bad board. It's gonna cut out on limit, obviously. I'm leaning towards bad board. low heat, high heat. Neither one of them is doing anything for us. Where's black? Black's on cool. Yeah, yep. Out of curiosity, let's see if our blower motor works by doing this. Blower motor works, that means our capacitor's good. I just sent 120 volts straight to the blower. Let's take that off now. I'm leaning towards bad board. I'm gonna make a call and just double check. Okay, so our better service tech agrees with me. It's probably a bad board. Not probably, it is a bad board. So we're gonna get a replacement board and get this swapped out today, I believe is the plan. Stay tuned. All right, somebody's bringing me the board and a new filter, so now we wait. Should be here pretty soon. Okay, just like that. New filter. Boom. And a new board. Let's put this thing on. Should have brought the GoPro. Okay. Go wire by wire. Wire by wire. So blue was on my high heat. Orange was on my low heat. Red is parked. Black is a cool. And then obviously a neutral. I can just pull all the lights off, they're all neutral. So we've got orange from one of the pressure switches is on E14. I see E14. Go ahead and pop that sucker on there, boom. Not sure if I'm getting you the best video, probably not. Get another view like this. Right here we've got our line, which is over here. And we've got our XFMR transformer, 120. Pop this Molex plug out, pop it in. I'm saving my neutrals for last just to keep them out of the way a little bit. Take this Molex plug. Pop it in. And the last thing is gonna be our thermostat wires. Okay, let's put all our neutrals on. All right, now we just need to get the old board out of the way. That simple. See if the new board fits exactly how the old board was. That'd be amazing. It sure does. Just popping them back on the existing tabs. One more. Booyah. All right, let's jumper everything back out and see what happens this time. New board's on there, R&W jumpered out. My door switch is bypassed. We've got a not a blower, an inducer motor. My cool little brush. New filter in it. Pressure switch just closed, so now we've got a hot surface igniter. Pretty soon we'll get a gas valve. And soon after that, our board should turn our blower motor on. Yes, sir. All right, so now we're gonna make sure this furnace is running right. We'll put the doors back on, button things up. But that's probably gonna wrap up this call. I do still want to check on that gas line that's gonna go. It goes across and in the crawl space. I want to see if I can get inside and see if that valve is off fully or what the situation is there. But other than that, we got this one figured out, boys. Okay, I had to make some calls and get the door code, but we're in there, so I'm gonna go up and turn it on by the thermostat. I'm gonna button everything up back here. I'm gonna check that copper line, gas line that I'm talking about. But it's alright, I saw the stove, so we know we're good. I know we're not leaking gas. That's the main thing. Got the furnace back on. Now let's just make sure the thermostat works. Got her all buttoned up. Couldn't find the screws. I found one of them, but I just changed them all to make it look nice, whatever. Anyways, I'll take my dirty filter and my old control board, my bag and my light, and we'll go check the upstairs. Actually, before we go, we're gonna hit this thing with a maintenance real quick. I already scrubbed it down a little bit, but it needs a true maintenance. Clean the flame sensor, look at everything, some amp draws. So I need a battery for my shop bag. Pretty sure I'm opening the wrong one. slam it. What about this one? 2 bars, whatever. Snap how I thought it would. Anyways, let's do this maintenance real quick. 47 in here. I set it for 55. We'll leave it at that. Alright, I'm gonna keep this pretty short and sweet. Maintenances are boring. My blower motor wheel housing is a little bit dirty. I don't think it's dirty enough to pull and clean. I need to shop back down here. What I've been doing is just breaking it loose with the little soft bristle brush. Sometimes I gotta use these other brushes. Brought my little stubby 11-in-1 nut drivers, amp meter, voltmeter. So I'm breaking this loose and then I'm going to shop back it out. So there's the before. Okay, I popped the screws. I'm gonna make sure the orifices are clean. I've already blown those out. You can see right through them, no cobwebs and anything. So, let's get to it. Okay, I got my flame sensor popped out. I'm gonna clean that. I'm gonna blow through this pressure switch tubing, make sure it's clear. Hear the squishes? Because I do. Booyah. And we're out of here. Did the service call, did the repair, and did the maintenance. Can't forget my little wireless charger. Alright, let's get the light, let's get out. Alright guys, on the way home. Nobody's coming, safe to pull out, although I never pull out. Just kidding, definitely kidding. Pretty productive day today. I didn't record everything, but you got to see the service call and the maintenance, you know, the furnace revival is what we're gonna call it. I did some things at the shop, you know, got some paperwork that I needed to get. Filled out my good work for the day, whatever, blah, 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 blah. We're on the way home now. Gonna get to the gym, gonna get some dinner, and I'm gonna walk the dog, gonna relax a little bit, maybe play some little bit of video games, who knows. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, and if you're all the way at the end of the video and you didn't subscribe yet, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button. Anyways, I keep saying anyways, but until the next one, your friend in the neighborhood, HVAC vlogger. Peace out.